I found some good books about dinosaurs that I want to read to you. One of them is called Dinosaur Eggs. This is an information book, so it's not going to be story like once upon a time there was some dinosaurs. This is going to be a book that gives us information about dinosaur eggs. And since we've been talking about animals that come from eggs, and we had our story about all the different kinds of eggs, I thought this would be fun. So I'm going to hold this cover really close. And on the front is a fossil of a dinosaur egg. So you can see the dinosaur's head right here, and its spine and its legs that are all curled up. That's an actual picture of a fossil. That means that this dinosaur egg got hard and turned into a rock. And scientists found this egg, and they somehow broke it open and were able to see what was inside. So this is an interesting book that teaches us about dinosaur eggs. So the first page, the table of contents. There's lots of good things in this book. So this is a word hunt. It says look for these words as you read, and they will be in bold. That means they're going to be a little bit darker. So this word is acid. This is a type of chemical that scientists use to help find the dinosaur eggs. A lot of dinosaur bones and eggs are found in the desert. This word is desert. This is a baby dinosaur that was inside an egg, so it's called an embryo. This word says fossils. Remember, fossils are bones from animals that are found and they have turned into rocks. This word is pores. Pores are small holes, and in this book, pores means small holes in the dinosaur eggs. Dinosaurs are a type of reptile. Sorry, I lost my thought. They're a type of reptile. And so this word says reptiles. There are reptiles that are alive right now. Lizards are a kind of reptile. And this word says skeletons. So let's learn about dinosaur eggs. A great find. In 1923, that's a long time ago, a man named Roy Chapman Andrews found potato-shaped egg fossils in the desert. Fossils are the remains of plants or animals that lived millions of years ago. Here is a fossil, and this is a picture of the scientist and where he found the dinosaur eggs. Roy Chapman Andrews knew that the egg fossils came from a dinosaur. The fossil eggs made news all over the world, but no one should have been surprised. Dinosaurs were reptiles, and reptiles are animals that lay eggs. So, of course, dinosaurs laid eggs. An iguana rests next to her eggs. Like iguanas, dinosaurs were reptiles. Fossils of dinosaur eggs and nests have been found at about 200 places around the world. Some fossil eggs are round and some are long. Some are as small as bird eggs and others are almost the size of footballs. The oviraptor died protecting her eggs. So this is an oviraptor type of dinosaur who died protecting her eggs. Dinosaur eggshells are covered with tiny holes called pores. These little holes let air in and out. The developing baby dinosaur, or embryo, growing inside needed air. So these are the small pores that let in the air. The bones of a dinosaur embryo were discovered inside this fossil egg. So that's the one I showed you from the cover. Isn't that interesting? There are different ways to see the embryo inside a fossil egg. You may use acid to eat away the rock surrounding the embryo. This can take a long time. A special machine can also be used to see inside a fossil egg, and this takes just minutes, so that's like an X-ray machine. Many fossil eggs are cracked and empty, but others have little dinosaur skeletons inside. The tiny dinosaurs had big heads. They also had arms and legs and tails. Some even had little claws, so I'm going to show you that picture a little closer. And the arrow points to the head and the leg and the arm. A museum worker gently removes a fossil dinosaur embryo and egg from a rock. So the dinosaur eggs are stuck inside the rocks, and the scientists have to very carefully chip away at the rock to find the dinosaur embryos. People have found dinosaur nests with only a few eggs, and they have also found nests with more than 20 eggs. Maybe some baby dinosaurs grew up in big families. Maybe others had to grow up on their own. Scientists don't know for sure. What do you think? This is called the Maiasaura. Mothers laid their eggs at nesting sites. Scientists think that they took care of their babies. What do eggs tell us? These are hummingbird eggs. They are tiny eggs that come from tiny animals. This is a dinosaur egg fossil. Large eggs come from large animals. Over here, a dinosaur fossil egg nest. Round eggs were probably laid in a nest. If they were laid on the ground, they might roll away. Speckled bird eggs are often laid out in the open. Their markings help them blend in with their surroundings. Remember, we learned these things about eggs in our book that we read. So, here's how a dinosaur, not a dinosaur embryo, but this is how a baby chick would grow. So this is how the egg looks as it just starts out. So this is day 1, this is day 10, and after 21 days, it almost looks just like a chick, and then it hatches. So dinosaurs would have been a lot the same way. They would have started out very small, and then they got bigger as they grew inside their egg. I hope you liked that story I did.